Hi. Ooh. Today we're having Pancit. It's a Filipino noodle. My mom made this one. She put fish cake, carrots, and I think celery leaves to give it flavor and that smell. Mmm. Eat time. Mm. So I finally finished reading Under the Whispering Door. Good ending. I won't tell you what the ending is in case you want to read it yourself. I can say the ending is about the main character getting a new job. It reminded me of when I would look for jobs and I would apply for jobs and I would be so nervous of what I should say, how to answer the questions the job asks, what I should wear, the proper attire. See? Fish cake. Mmm. Oh no, maybe fish ball. I confused the two. Either way, they're still pretty yummy. In every interview I've done where I'm the one being interviewed, they would always ask the generic questions of, okay, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? So before my interview, I would prepare myself and ask my teachers or my parents or my siblings, like, what should I say when they ask me what my strengths are? And you pause there, going back at it, and you're asking someone else what your strengths are. At the time, I didn't realize that. In my mind, I was asking for advice on how I can get this job. What do I need to say to secure this position with this company? These interviews that I would do with different jobs different jobs, the questions and my answers would consistently be the same. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And on to the next job, if ever I apply to something new. It wasn't until the end of grad school is when I started to answer those questions in my own way. So after grad school, I was offered this interview for a company and they asked me, okay, what is your strength? And instead of saying, I'm organized, I'm a team player, I said, well, I will never understand what anyone is going through. So I do my best to be sincere and authentic with the ones I'm speaking with. So I figured that's the answer that I'll keep, and that's the answer I'll continually say whenever I'm interviewed for jobs, because it's really true. It's how I feel, and I discovered that the reason around maybe 18 years old to say mid 20s, I didn't know who I was. Because when I was asked of who I was, things like, what are your strengths? I would look outside to have those answers. I would look for someone else to tell me, hey, what are my strengths? What can I say? It was never an answer for myself of what are my strengths. So I totally forgot about who I was. I don't think I even had a chance to discover who I was because I was so wrapped up in the next move. If I excel in this interview, I get this job. If I get this job, I get the benefits. If I get the benefits, well, then damn, I'm living the wonderful American dream. Eat time. I knew what skills I'm good at, but skills are not me. Skills are what I've learned throughout my time, but they don't define who I am. So your skills don't define who you are. They're a part of you, but they're not directly you. And from then on, I no longer made interviews a nerve-wracking obstacle. I would just go into the interview, wear what I'm comfortable with, and say what I'm comfortable sharing. It's all about comfort. If you're comfortable saying something, then you say it. No shame. If you answer a question the way you want to answer a question, do it. No shame. In interviews, in the professional world, it leaked itself into my personal world. So now when I meet new people and we have conversations, I speak my mind without feeling like, oh no, they might think I'm a weirdo if I say that. I stop that. Be yourself. As hard as that is, be yourself. All done.